Hi gang, Scott Davenport here. Today's tip is for Luminar and how to apply a curves selectively in your photo. If you like today's video and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. So I've got this photo here. I've done some basic work on it and I want to add more contrast into the rocks. One of the ways I like to work with contrast, I'd gone into my light tool, I'd done some basics on smart contrast. This is affecting the entire photo and I like to use curves to fine-tune contrast. My challenge here is, as with these sliders, everything is affecting the entire photo. So as I work this curves adjustment, paying attention to the rocks, I might like what I'm getting there with the rock faces, but I'm affecting the entire photo. And I don't have an edit mask button down here. I don't have a mask for the light tool. So how do we deal with this? Let me undo those curves changes. The answer is to use an adjustment layer. We get a new set of tools and we have masking possibilities. So up in my layers area, at the plus button, say new adjustment layer number 1. And now I have a whole new set of tools, including a light tool, and I have an edit mask option. Now I have two ways I can go about the masking. I can do my curves adjustment and then mask with just the light tool, or I can mask on the layer itself. And it's actually the layer itself I prefer to do it. I'll show you why, but let's go through the first part of the exercise here. Let's get those advanced options back open and just paying attention to the rocks. I'm looking at that contrast on the rocks, deepening that just a little bit, maybe right around there, okay? Now I want to just apply this to the rocks themselves. I could do that here with the brush, or in the layers area, I can edit the mask on the layer. I'll do it on the layer, and I'll show you the reason why. Let's first get our mask done. So brush, first thing I want to do is invert the mask so I have nothing applied anywhere. Let's zoom in a little bit, and I'll just focus on this foreground rock here so you get the idea of the technique. So now I'm going to paint in this adjustment layer, which right now has that curves adjustment. Okay, so just paint it over that rock. I'll say done. So we can see the change before and after, right? Now the reason I like to do the the mask on the adjustment layer is because now if I want to do anything additional to the things I've adjusted, I want to add a little more contrast to that rock, or I go into AI structure and I want to boost up the structure. I don't have to repeat my masking. I don't have to copy masks, paste masks, or repaint them. I've got that already on the adjustment layer, so any adjustment I apply to this adjustment layer will affect only the area that I've masked. And that's actually starting to look a little bit dark. I could open up the shadows here just a touch. I'll push it really far. You can see it's only affecting where I painted. But that is how we can get a local curves adjustment to selective subjects, add an adjustment layer, and then the light tool has either the edit mask option or you can do the masking on the adjustment layer itself. Hope you found this useful. Got questions? Drop them below. And until next time, my name's Scott Davenport. Have fun.